How will the new Prowler mech fare against the Russians? And how will the print and play change the game? Let's find out. We want your opinion, so please subscribe to our channel and tell us what you think in the comments below. The American Prowler mech is currently the largest mech in the game with 23 hull points. It stands 5 inches tall and towers over the Bulldog and Viper mechs, and its dual Gatling guns can do up to 12 points of damage each round. The American Army starts with the patrol unit for 1 point. They add the Prowler mech for 16. The Prowler has a pilot slot, so we'll add a generic Maverick pilot for free. Then we'll add the machine gunner Kelly in the heavy weapons slot for 2, and Blinderman for 1 in a rifleman slot. That uses up all of our 20 points, but we can still add Mallory into the last rifleman slot since he doesn't cost anything. The Russians pick the unit recon squad for 2 points, and pick a Viper mech as their vehicle for 8 points. The Viper needs a pilot, so they add the generic pilot face for free. In the squad leader slot, they select Sergeant Poruchikov for 4 points. In the heavy weapons slot, they select rotary cannon gunner Sergeant Turgenev for 4 points. And in the 2 rifleman slots, they each get the generic Ratnik soldier Private Smirnov for 1 point each. In this game, we're using the prototype print and play 24 by 36 inch board and the 3 by 4 inch 2D obstacle Abandoned Factory. The Americans won the primary player. The Russians picked the mission Infiltration. The American player sets up first. Remember, the obstacles are size 2 even though they're 2-dimensional, so they block line of sight to the size 2 Prowler and the size 1 personnel. Then the Russian player deploys to limit shots on turn 1. Now that all the weapons have infinite range, being attacked on turn 1 is a real concern. Alright, let's start round 1. The Russian Ratnik soldiers have the highest initiative at 15, so they move first and embark into the building. At initiative 10, the American National Guardsmen move next and embark into the buildings near their deployment zone. The Prowler moves next with 5 initiative.
1, 2, 3. I'm gonna have this guy use this back corner of that building to get my a total 4 shots. I'm gonna need a 4 or better. So 3 hit it so far, and the 4th one hits it. So it's gonna take 12 damage in total, which kills the building.
The Abandoned Factory only has 6 hull points, so the 12 damage done by the Prowler easily defeats it. We roll for each personnel to see if anyone is defeated when the building collapses. No one rolls a 1 or a 2, so they all survive. We flip the obstacle upside down to show it's now debris. The Viper moves with an initiative of 2. I think I can see 2 of your corners. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Okay. So you have a cover of 2.
I should have moved 2 squares back, but I forgot.
I have an aim of 5.
Yeah, 7s.
Yeah. Well.
This is 1 7.
And my machine gun is now a primary weapon. So, and it can fire at a second target. That's the way I got That, okay. So here's the railgun. I need a 5. I'm sorry, 7. Didn't get it. And then my machine gun has a 2, so I need a 4. Didn't get that either.
Yeah.
1, 2.
Okay.
Got it.
Which building?
No.
Yeah.
That's why I only need a 5.
Yeah. So that is 2 damage?
3.
Okay.
Then this guy with the grenade launcher, I need a 5. Got it.
So the building comes down.
Comes down.
I roll for Kelly.
Yeah.
And he's alive.
He's alive, right, so.
Flip the building. And he's going to come out on this far side.
Okay.
There.
So now the building's not blocking line of sight, so I can see all 4 corners of your mech. So I need 6s with my...
well, with my suppressive, I gain 2 cover, plus this would be 3 cover.
It's for personnel, is it not? Or is it for...
Oh, it says personnel, yeah. So the mech doesn't. But the... so he doesn't just gain 1 because of the built half building that's blown up in front of him.
So I need 7s, right? And I get
3 shots.
3 shots.
I got 2 of them, so he takes 4 damage.
Yes.
I'm going to use this for now.
Okay. And then this guy last, so he'll do the grenade launcher, and he needs 6 because he has a 5, so he's going through the debris.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
So that is
3 more.
Total of 7 damage to him.
Back to the National Guardsman, the machine gunner attacks the Ratnik rotary gunner and hits for 1 point.
So these 2 guys are going to shoot at the same Gatling gun person. So roll these, and you need 5s on it. And you got 1 more, so he takes 1 more damage. 2, 3, 4, 5. And he's going to shoot now at this.
Can we roll blue?
In a second. Let me see how many quarters we can see. I think we're only going to be able to see 2 corners, so we're going to need 6s on the dice. So roll all 3 of them once.
6s.
Okay, so you got 1 miss, so re-roll this one. Those red dice don't like you. So you take 3 damage.
Nice.
Alright, 1.
Ready?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, roll 1.
Got a 4.
So I needed a
Maybe 2.
5. So miss. Now the machine gun. So roll again.
9. So 1 more damage.
1 more damage. Yeah.
Okay. Now at 8 damage. Alright, you can go ahead and roll. Need 6s. You got 2.
2. So that's 4.
2
Okay.
plus 9.
So the mech is at 12 damage.
Okay. So now roll 1 dice.
A blue, black.
So I need a 5.
3.
3?
Miss.
It went to 5 when it was over there, and then it switched on, and then it went to 3.
Okay. This guy, so I need a 5. Go ahead, roll a dice.
Oh,
Just 1.
A 2. Miss 2.
And then roll 1 more dice. 2.
Another 2. Okay. Miss.
Yep.
yeah, those.
Alright.
Ready, Opa?
Yep.
6s. You got 1. So it kills him because he has 1 cover fire, just so my mech gets something.
Okay.
Hey, Daddy.
Okay. You roll 1 dice.
1 dice.
This guy's going to shoot at the mech.
Blue.
And he needs a 4. And you got a 5. So he does 1 damage to the Viper. And then the other one's going to declare cover fire.
Okay.
And then also, then the next person moving is here. So we're going to move this guy. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then you won't get any cover because it's a straight line. We're going to shoot this guy. All 4 of his Gatling gun shots at the other mech. So roll all 3. We're going to need 4s. So you got 9, 6, 8. A 9, and an 8. So those all 3 hit, plus 1 more. So roll that dice again. And you got another 4. So you're going to do a total of 12 damage to the Viper.
So he's gone.
So
the reactor overload hull point was marked in the last attack. So the Viper rolls a 1d6 to see when it will explode.
So you got a 2. So with him being disabled now, the pilot jumps. And then that'd be the end of the entire round. It goes to the next one, which the Viper explodes now. Okay. That guy gets removed, and then anybody adjacent to him takes 10 damage. So that other building's also blown up. Yep, yeah.
Okay, so their speed is 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then roll 1 10-sided dice.
1.
1.
And due to me declaring cover fire with this guy, it'll be a 1 cover.
Okay.
Added to the mech.
So 6 and 1, 7.
7
hits.
So he hits.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, 1. 6. So that one misses.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you do 3 more damage to him.
Okay. Because of grenade launcher?
Yeah.
Okay. So he is now at 15 damage.
Okay.
So for our turn, we'll move Kelly. We'll move him 1, 2, 3. And we'll shoot Kelly over here to that far Ratnik commander. Can you see just 1 corner or 2 corners?
I think he can definitely see this one and this one.
Okay.
And he can't see this one.
So you'll roll all 3 of these, bud. So roll those 3 dice. And you're going to get Kelly's aim is 5, so you need...
Plus 5.
So he hits 1 bullet. So he does 1 damage to the commander. And then it's time for Face's turn.
What's a Face's turn?
The pilot that's right over there. He gets to move before the other 2.
Why does he have a pilot? Do you have a pilot?
It does, but right now it's controlling the mech.
It's inside. Okay, so I have a 6. I'm firing through this, and I have that, so I need an 8. So
roll 1 dice.
Yeah, roll one dice, and I'm shooting at the mech.
And a 5, so it misses. All right, bud.
It has a movement of...
Just hold those for now.
4. 2, 4.
Okay. And
4.
so
3.
he's going to declare cover fire, and the other rifleman here is going to shoot at the commander of your Ratnik soldiers over there. So roll 1 dice, and you are going to need a 4 or better.
5.
And it's a 5. So it does 1 more damage to him. I think he has 1 more life now.
I like rolling like that.
And now we have the big mech. The big mech's going to shoot at the other Ratnik soldier that has more life. You're going to get 4 dice, bud. And you need a 4 or better.
I need...
There you go. Roll all 4 of them.
So much dice.
And you hit all 3 of them so far. And that one got a 3. Okay, so it got 8. So you got all of them. You do 12 damage to a little guy.
8, 8.
So he's
9,
dead.
0.
This guy, right?
Yep.
It's 8, 9, 0. I need that dice.
So let's see. 1, 2, 3, and he'll shoot at that, and then move 4 behind so that he gets this cover.
Yep.
So roll 1.
You roll it onto the map.
They got it. So 3 more to your Big Mac.
Okay, so he's at 18 damage.
Yeah, Big Mac.
Okay, and then it's Kelly's turn. Kelly will move out. 1, 2, 3. And then he's going to fire at your commander. Which you've moved over 3, so it should be just 2 again.
Yeah, I think you can't see those 2.
Okay, so he's going to need...
these 2. So
he's going to need an 8.
3.
So roll all 3 of those dice, and you need to get some 8s. And you got 1, so it does kill him.
No, I got a 9.
That's a 6.
Oh, shit.
And then my other 2 guys will move after face. So
the other guy is just shooting with his rifle. What does he need?
you get to move face before I get to move.
Wait, there's only one more person on Opa's.
Mm-hmm. Gonna run away.
Wait a second, I was here, right?
Mm-hmm. He won't be able to shoot anybody, but he does run that way. So these guys will shoot him from over here, hopefully.
I guess I could have shot before I moved.
You can't do any damage. Well, you could have shot, the mech or something, but you can't do damage to buildings with rifles. So
Right. Roll 1 dice for me.
Shot at the mech before you move, 2.
2.
So.
Okay. Don't be so wild with them, okay?
Okay. So these guys will shoot at you. Could they, from this corner, can they see anything over there?
I found a Reese's.
Mm-hmm.
This is like sitting there.
Yeah. What, 2?
This guy, the front guy, can see all 4.
Okay, so roll.
But it goes to this.
Roll 1 dice, bud. And you need a 5. And you missed. Roll another dice, and you're going to need, I think, a 6.
That guy, yeah.
8.
An 8. So you do 1 damage to him, which kills him, and eliminates the last member of the Russian faction.
All right, so what did you think worked and what didn't, if anything?
Okay, so, print and play is working well. We have a basic printer, basic 3D printer, and everything's coming out great. We did no range. Our game lasted 40 minutes or so, and that's with us talking about rules and changing things up as we go.
Yeah, and on the print and play, like with the board, the 24 by 36 inch board, I think that it worked really well. I was afraid it was going to be too narrow, but I think that it was plenty wide enough to be able to play the game.
On the lower point games, I think it will be. I'm worried about 50-point games where it'd be a little bit more crowded.
Yeah, we're going to have to experiment with some 50-point games and just see how bad it comes out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the no range, like there was no counting, there was no figuring out whether you're in long range or short range, and so I think that really worked well. I didn't think the Prowler was overpowered. It barely survived. It was great at taking down big targets like the Viper and buildings, but it was way overkill firing at personnel. It was a waste of firepower when you used it against the Ratniks.
I think all in all, it's going in a good direction. It's just taking us slowly adding and taking away to get it there. And hopefully we can get a couple game testers in and start working on it a little bit better.
The Prowler was a success. The print and play was a success. Overall, a success. If you'd like updates on our Kickstarter, please follow the link in the description below and subscribe to our newsletter. If you liked this video, please subscribe to our channel and leave us a comment below. We need your help to build a better game.